Hey everyone, this is Ryan from Foxtecc. Today, we're diving into a question that I'm sure many of you have thought about at some point. Can you connect an Apple Watch with an iPad only? It's a question that comes up a lot, especially for those who aren't big fans of the iPhone but do have an iPad and are wondering if they can pair it with an Apple Watch. The straightforward answer to this is no, you can't connect an Apple Watch to just an iPad. But let's break down exactly why that's the case. The first set of reasons is all about the technical aspects. The Apple Watch is designed as a companion device specifically for the iPhone, and there's a lot of underlying software support that makes this relationship work. For instance, key features of the Apple Watch, such as messaging and calling, rely heavily on direct integration with iPhone services. Without an iPhone, these features just wouldn't function as they're intended to. Moreover, the Apple Watch relies on apps like the Health app and the Watch app, both of which are only available on the iPhone. These apps play a crucial role in managing your watch, tracking your health data, and customizing your watch experience. Unfortunately, the iPad doesn't have these apps, which makes it impossible to pair or fully utilize an Apple Watch with an iPad. Another technical limitation is that iPads lack the cellular capabilities and phone functionalities that the Apple Watch depends on. While you might think that the iPad's connectivity options would be enough, the truth is that the Apple Watch is deeply integrated with the iPhone's cellular and phone services. Even though it might not be technically necessary for all functions, Apple has designed the watch to depend on these features, which the iPad simply doesn't have. But there's also another side to this story, one that has more to do with Apple's overall strategy rather than just technical limitations. Apple doesn't really want you to have an Apple Watch without an iPhone. This is part of their broader ecosystem strategy. The Apple Watch is meant to enhance the iPhone experience specifically, and Apple has intentionally limited compatibility to reinforce this. Apple hasn't developed any software for pairing the watch with devices other than the iPhone, which means they've made a conscious decision to keep the watch within the iPhone's ecosystem. Naturally, this strategy encourages users to stay fully immersed in Apple's ecosystem of devices. By making the Apple Watch only compatible with the iPhone, Apple is subtly nudging you to get an iPhone if you want to enjoy all the benefits of their devices working together. So what are your options if you want to use an Apple Watch but don't have an iPhone? Well, you might consider getting a different smartwatch that can connect to the iPad or can be used independently without an iPhone. There are quite a few alternatives out there that offer similar features without being locked into the Apple ecosystem. Another option, though not ideal, would be to get a cheap used iPhone that supports the latest operating system just for the initial setup of the Apple Watch. Once you've set up the watch, you can use it without the iPhone for the most part, but keep in mind that some features will be limited. It's not a perfect solution, but it might be worth considering if you're set on having an Apple Watch. I hope this video cleared up any confusion you might have had about pairing an Apple Watch with an iPad. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more tech insights and tips. Your support means a lot to me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.